My name is Shandy Michael, and I'm a clinical mental health counselor. I have a small private practice in Ecom, Utah, and I work for an online counseling company called Calmary, where people can do their choice of video or messaging counseling. I think it's a good resource, and it's a good way to get started in therapy, especially if you're really nervous. But today I wanted to introduce dialectical behavioral therapy. This type of therapy was developed by Marsha Linehan, Dr. Marsha Linehan, and it is helpful to regulate emotions and teach coping skills, teach distress tolerance skills, interpersonal skills, really all the things that some people might learn from their parents. I didn't. I don't think my parents learned those from their parents either, and you can't give your kids something you don't know yourself. But luckily for us, we can learn these skills as adults and help improve the quality of our lives, of our friendships, of our relationships with our children and our partners and our parents. Really, it just can improve all aspects of your life. I first learned about this when I was a psych tech at the state hospital where I worked for 7 years, and now I use DBT with my clients. I use DBT every day. So the main parts of DBT are learning about emotion mind, wise mind, reasonable mind, and then learning to become a person who practices mindfulness, which is hard. It is really hard. It's not easy. I'm not perfect at it. I struggle some days to find wise mind, because I fly to emotion mind. Emotion mind is our state of mind where we are completely led by our emotions. We're not using rational thoughts. We're not using our coping skills. We are just letting our emotions get the best of us, and we will make hasty decisions. We will be impulsive. We will say hurtful things to others that we don't really mean. Emotion mind can be fun sometimes in the moment when we're in a good mood, but it also can get us in a lot of trouble. Reasonable mind is all logic, no emotions taken into account, which I know a lot of people think, oh, that's great. I want to be in logical mind all the time. No, our emotions are very important. They're there for a reason. They're telling us important things about our environment and about what's going on inside of us. And we need to take that into consideration to make the best decision possible for both our logical needs and our emotional needs. And that's where wise mind comes in. Wise mind is where our reasonable logical mind and our emotion mind can come together and in a balance, so we can make good decisions. We can express ourselves in the way that reflects our authentic self and our authentic needs, instead of our impulses or over logical thinking. And so, one of the ways I know that I have found wise mind, and this is a more advanced skill we'll talk about down the road, but is when I can use a skill called checking the facts. Like when I go into those crazy thoughts, I'm not the only one that gets them, where we feel like our partner is stepping out on us. Yep, they're cheating. I know he's cheating. There can be no other possible explanation for anything he's doing. Okay, calm down. Let's check the facts. So this is my personal case. Is my partner ever not home when they say they're going to be home? No. Does my partner ever have any unexplained absences from our home? No, he's always home. After work, home. Weekends, home. Is he, I don't know, have a secret cell phone? I don't think so. No? I'm sure. No, he doesn't. Does he step away or react weirdly when I catch him on a phone call? No. It's usually he's just talking to his mom. Okay. Has he changed in his behavior? No. He still tells me that he loves me. We are still affectionate. Okay. Well, you have some pretty good answers there, don't you? Yes, I do. Okay, so what happened to get us into this situation where, blah, you're going crazy? Something inside me was triggered. Had nothing to do with him. Emotion mind went crazy, took control. But now then you're back to wise mind, and wise mind can see this triggered you. You're okay now. You checked the facts. Now you can proceed like a rational person and not accuse your partner of things that aren't true. So that is one way DBT has helped me a lot that I just decided to ramble on about. So mindfulness, that's a term we hear all the time. And just be mindful, oh, use mindfulness. Oh, what the, how do I do these magical mindfulness things? Well, first of all, what is mindfulness? Well, that's the simple part. The definition is just being able to be in the present moment and tolerate it and not need to disassociate, not need to worry about things you can't change about the past or worry about things in the future that haven't even happened yet. So being mindful relieves us of so much pain and misery that we don't need. The past is done. We cannot go back and change it. We can learn from it. The future hasn't happened yet, and I am not a psychic. Other people are, and that's cool, but I am not. Most of us cannot predict the future, especially not as it comes to ourselves. We can make logical assumptions if we are in the right frame of mind, but usually when we are thinking about the future, we're catastrophizing, which means we are blowing it up out of proportion, making it seem way worse than it actually is. And oh man, doesn't that just cause so much anxiety and stress and pain? Oh, just thinking about it, like my anxiety level starts creeping up. We don't have to do that. We don't have to worry about the future unless we are purposefully making plans. And that's a different thing than just letting worry thoughts spin out of control in our head. So, being mindful means we are in the present moment. We are observing what's going on around us. We are participating fully in what we are doing. Like, we're not playing Legos with our kids, but our mind is worrying about our workload the next day. Wouldn't that be nice to be able to just play Legos? Nothing else. Fully in the moment. It's hard. I know. But when you can do it, it's amazing. So one of the jokes, well, I'm stealing this from a colleague, but I've made it my own. One of my favorite jokes about mindfulness is what happens when one leg is in the past and one leg is in the future? You're pissing all over the present. So, next time we talk, we will talk about the how and what skills of mindfulness. I can hurry and grab my manual and I can tell you in case you're an overachiever who wants to go look this up for themselves, which I encourage. Empower yourself. Learn about things. Google everything related to mindfulness and DBT, like smart decisions, educated. Don't go to just any site. Make sure you know where the information is coming from. and you'll be happy with your results. But there's so much good information, so many different ways of applying DBT that you wouldn't get just from one person, just out of the amazing text that Marcia Linehan has created for us, thankfully. So let's see here. Oh, this poor book, you guys. I have used it so much, it's just falling apart. Wonder if I can tape it some more. So, our what skills are observe, or describe, or participate. So just observe, describe, and participate are the what skills. And we need those because that is what's going to help us do the how skills. And the how skills, it's a lot of information, which is good because this is important stuff. Okay, the how skills are, can't I just remember this off the top of my head? And participating non-judgmentally, blah, blah, blah. So non-judgmentally, yeah, this is all non-judgmentally, that's a lot. One mindfully, so non-judgmentally, one mindfully, and effectively. Yes. So, talk more about that. It will be super riveting. You won't want to miss it. Yes. Thank you. Have a good day. Make choices in wise mind. Find wise mind. Take a break. Take a breath before you act on anything. Find wise mind. Make good decisions. Thank you.